Greetings! If you're watching this video, it's probably because you're considering buying the Simax 5-piece glass cookware set. As is often the case, I received this product free for the purposes of review, but despite that, I'm going to be completely candid about it because I shop on Amazon too, and I certainly don't want any unpleasant surprises. So I have not opened this yet, so let's have a live unboxing, and you can kind of see the product at the same time I do. So let me pan you down a little bit here. Comes packaged very ecologically. Got a lid here. I'll just go through a quick inspection as I see each item. I don't see any inclusions, no scratches, no problems here. So one small regulator on the edge of the lid, but too small for the camera to see. We have a medium-sized casserole dish. Looks good inside. No concerns really. The glass thickness here is 4.5 millimeters, which is pretty good. I've seen much thinner. Moving on, a larger casserole dish. No defects here either that I can see. Measurement on this glass is a little thicker at 5.4 millimeters. So this is more what I've come to expect from this line, is sort of 5 millimeters or so. And down one layer, we have the lid for the same. Again, one small, a few small inclusions in the lid, just little bumps of glass, nothing major. Looks pretty solid. The glass on this guy is 5.41 millimeters. That's just variation in the caliper. Moving down one more layer, we have lastly an open-faced casserole dish with no lid. Aside from some dust, small scratch on the sort of a scratch on the bottom, bit of waviness in the glass, but no concerns here. Glass thickness on this guy, 5.74 millimeters. So that's the most solid piece yet. Just looking at general design considerations, so there are some small flaws, I guess, in the lid of the medium and the larger casserole dish. Just going over some other design considerations. One thing I always like to test is use with a pair of silicone gloves. So let's take a look at how these handle in those situations. In this case, I like this particular design because you can easily get a hold of the unit without putting your thumb into the casserole. Also helps if the edges are beveled. For this guy, notice a bit of play in the lid there. That kind of thing always tends to irritate me a bit, but you can be the judge of whether you care if it makes that sound. The handle of the bottom unit, you'll notice that the bottom unit is a little shorter than that of the top unit, which means that it's easy to take off. Maybe not with gloves on. Take the lid off like so. It is fairly easy to get a hold of, but it's a little bit narrow there at the bottom. So I think it'll do. It's just a little bit of a tight squeeze for big man hands. And lastly, the smaller one. It's got sort of a warped relative to the top a little bit. And the handles similarly. The larger, the lid has a larger handle, which means you can more easily take it off, which is a nice feature. But it also means that the bottom one has a pretty short handle, so that's going to be somewhat a little bit tricky. Not much. Probably just one of my picky concerns. But so anyway, I will also put these in the oven on 550 for 20 minutes and see how they stand up. I suspect they'll do pretty well, but never hurts to check these things. I hope that my reviews were helpful. If not, please leave me a comment. Let me know what you'd like to know that I didn't tell you. And until next time, happy shopping.